So, hello everyone, welcome on my channel New Energy Guidance, a channel where I'm sharing insights and my wisdom around the Dreamspell Calendar. This famous thing here, if you have not noticed and not knowing what it is, there are videos of me in my channel where I'm explaining how this calendar works. But in this episode, I'm going to share and discuss the upcoming wave spell for you, the wave spell of the Blue Hand, which starts today on March 1st, 2023. So, welcome. There's a new energetic wave, an energetic theme. There are new energies entering in our space. Let's discuss what this is about. Okay, so the Blue Hand. We're going to talk about the Blue Hand and the Blue Hand Wavespell. The Blue Hand. And it's literally going to be about our hands today and in these upcoming 13 days. But before I get there, I want to take you 2 days back to the last Wavespell, which was the White Wizard Wavespell. It was about listening to self with a very powerful destination about surrender. The essence, which always comes on the 12th day, was in this case the serpent. So 2 days ago, there was a very powerful energy, the essence of the path, so to speak, where the whole path comes together, which was about body wisdom, which was about vitality, which was about life force, about passion, but also very much about instincts, very instincts. And instincts are our survival mechanisms. And it is through our instincts that we make choices in order to survive. So this is related to the serpent, because once in a while the serpent loses its skin because the skin is no longer fitting. It's the old jacket, so to speak. And it is a metaphor for old survival mechanisms that used to work but no longer working for you anymore. So what happened actually that I came across, it happened to me that I become aware that the choices I was making in order to gain money and business for myself, because I'm starting parallel to this also for myself to do some handy job work, and I was making and trying to make choices, but they didn't work for me anymore. And I was realizing that I was really focused on survival, like I need to get money, I like to get to get my children paid or whatever, but the choices I were making were no longer working for me anymore. So I came to the conclusion like, okay, this is not going to work for me at that day. And this helped me to step into yesterday's day, which was the destination of last wave, which was the cosmic white world bridger, which is about cosmic presence, about cosmic surrender, totally being present like the cosmos and in total surrender, dying from your old self in order and say to yourself, this part of me is no longer serving anymore. It is dead. It doesn't want to live anymore. So there was this huge dying process with me yesterday, but it allowed me on the day before to really like, okay, I'm taking off my hands now because whatever I'm doing is currently working against me instead of for me. And this allowed me to be in surrender and to open up my hands. And this brings me perfectly in alignment to today's energy, because the energy of the Blue Hand today is ultimately, there's a lot of ultimately's here in this energy, but it has to do with openness. It has to do with letting go, but it has to do with receiving. It has to do with your hands. But if you're searching for control always, and you're holding tight to old stuff, to material stuff, to belief systems, whatever, you cannot let energy flow and work for you. So this is why the energy moves and builds up in time, and then at some point you are being confronted with your instincts and with your passion and survival skills and whatever, and you realize at some point, hey, this is not working for me anymore. These were old patterns that helped me a long time ago but are no longer serving me, so I let this go now. And this is very interesting. So what would it be like to let yourself be guided by higher self from this perspective? Okay, to be in total surrender, divine surrender. That was yesterday. So how was your day yesterday? What was your day yesterday about? Okay, how much could you be in surrender yesterday? Can you look back to that? Even if you're watching this in the future and are interested to learn about this wave spell in general, to understand the blue hand, you have to look one step or perhaps two steps back in order to understand how these hands work and how to build up to the potentials of the hand, because it is very important to let go, to open up your hands, to stop controlling, to stop holding on to stuff. Okay, this is very, very important. So what kind of person are you? Do you allow yourself to be open? To open up your hands so you can receive, you can do other things with your hands than you used to do. Okay, so this is very important. And so there's a lot to discuss. I wrote down a whole paper here on things that I would like to share about the blue hand, because it's a whole basket full of all related like concepts and things that I would like to share with you. So please pay attention, because this is going to be important. And this is another wave with completely different energetics and properties. And it's you choosing for yourself to listen up to this and choosing for your potential to see what is there for you in the upcoming 13 days. So let's get started. The blue hand, again, letting go, surrender, very important. So how can you activate that surrender? Like falling backwards. It also has to do with the crown chakra, like that you open up your crown and just make sure that it's open and falling almost backwards. I can really activate that surrender also from the crown chakra. It's really a crown chakra related energy. I can feel that. So how's your surrender currently at this moment? Can you take off your hands? Like, okay, oh, no. Taking off your hands, Okay, there's another point coming here. Need to write down actually, because the blue hand is very sensitive to manipulation. But I get back to that also. I'm writing it down so I don't forget about that. Openness. So when you let go, when you surrender, your hands are being open. You see this? If you search for on Google images for healing related and healing hands, you will find these kind of images where the hands are like folded open and holding energy fields and energy balls of light, whatever. So this becomes very important, because healing is a very important aspect for this wave spell. There's going to be a lot of healing, okay? But in order to heal and to receive the healing, you need to let go. You need to be open and to be willing. Okay, so openness. How open can you be? And how open can you be? And just grasp for yourself a moment. Let's do this together. Just closing your eyes for a moment. And when you take a breath, how open can you be in your energy field? How open can you be in your energy field? Sense. How are you an open person? Is your energy field open, or are you constricted and really tight, in your energy field? And just listening with real good intent, but on an energetic level, you are completely closed and constricted and really not open at all. So I want you to open up your energy field. Do it with intent. Close your eyes and really feel for a moment, like, how open can I be? Surrender in that energy, okay? Open yourself up, because in that openness there is a potential for spirit, for the universe to let these healing energies that are now very here in the present moment available for you to flow through you and to help you heal things that are perhaps ready for you to let go and to give a place, and okay? So how open is your energy field? Feel for yourself. Open energy fields allow you to receive. Okay, so how much are you able to receive? Very important question. how much are you able to receive? Totally depends on your openness. So how open can you be results in how much are you able to receive. And the next question then comes is, how much are you willing to receive? Okay? How much are you willing to receive? Ponder these questions for yourself. If you could receive everything there is currently, the maximum potential, healing, whatever, how much would you allow yourself, would you be able to receive? And why I'm asking this, because there's a lot of people in this world that very much always giving, they're giving their heart, they're giving everything away, but really bad and sucking at receiving. Okay, so are you a person that is really good in receiving? Or are you the type of person that's always only giving but having difficulties in receiving? Lots of healers have problems with this. They are very capable healers with hands, whatever. They can really powerful work with energies and do lots of powerful healing on people. But at the same time, they are not open enough to let the cosmic healing energies flow through them. Okay, so what is very important is that in this wave that you open up, you surrender, you open up your energy field so energy can flow through you effortless, so you can float through you, and then you are automatically already receiving. It's just like tap water. Imagine tap water coming through you and just flowing through you. Can you imagine just flowing through you? Okay, just flowing, flowing through you. That is a very powerful practice. How much are you able to let flow through you? Okay, when you are a powerful healer and you're working with your hands, for example, can you let the same amount of energy that flows through your hands or to your body that are given just okay, flow in the same way? It pulls on itself, right? It's like water. So, and a very follow-up thing that comes with this is then flow. Okay, so flow. Things start flowing in this wavespell. Flow is a very important aspect in this wavespell and for the upcoming period. So imagine what can be happen if everything starts flowing in your life. Okay, emotions. Oh yes, emotions, healing, emotions, heart. Okay, love. Love is a very powerful healing energy. Okay, it's the most powerful healing energy there is. So you might be sensitive to things that touch your heart, that touch your, that allow you to be moved. Very subtle, beautiful things. Okay, just let it flow. If tears comes, let it flow. Beautiful. Okay, so emotions can come up and your waters can start flowing. This is just a sign that you are able to let energy work with you. Drink a lot of water. Very important then also. When energies are starting to flow, these blue hand energies, they are purifying our body. Okay, so it's slightly getting a little bit darker outside, so I'm playing with lights here. So drink a lot of water, always drink a lot of water, but the message from Spirit in the Stargate lately was that most of the people are dehydrated, have dehydrated bodies all the time. So really good in these healing moments that we drink a lot of water, and the more we are drinking and we're releasing our waters, it starts flowing. Okay, so drink a lot, so your body can purify. Okay, flow and emotions. Another important aspect that comes with it is being open about your feelings. I learned this for myself. This is very much important in connections or in relationships or with deep connections. I need to express my feelings to the raw and most deepest. Okay, when I would be in connection with you in a long term or whatever, what is online or whatever, you come to a certain point and then sometimes you need to just to speak it out. Bring it on. Open up about your feelings, how you're feeling. Do not hold back your emotions. Do not hold back your feelings, because as soon as you speak them out, even it's the dark, even it's the raw emotions, okay, they start flowing. And when they start flowing, they start healing, okay, even with the other person. I was with a woman last year, and I had sometimes these extreme doubts and these extreme polarities and duality aspects. I felt so much love, and also these moments of doubts, and that made it a whole conflict within me. And I was very open at a point to that, like, this is what's happening with me, and it just allowed it to speak through me, and so much emotions and so much started to flow, and so much healing took place on both sides. I was not rejecting her. I was not, saying you're not good enough, but I was just saying, this is what I'm feeling. And it needs to be expressed. It needs to be out. It needs to be open. So feelings are allowed to be there. It's a very important healing part. Okay, so when you allow yourself to express your deepest feelings on all levels, the raw, the good, the bad, the ugly, there's no good and bad, but even the raw emotions, the raw feelings, open up, speak it out. When your partner, whatever, with your children, whoever there is, open up, speak out your emotions. Very important. See what starts happening, because it starts moving and flowing your emotions, your waters, as soon as you speak out your feelings, and your emotions start flowing, and then healing can take place. Tears come up. Wow, that needs to that needed to be out in the open. Okay, so that brings us to openness. Okay, just be open on things. Be open. Do not be a closed, secret book, like a mysterious book. Sometimes it's good to be open on things. Can be business-wise, can be whatever, can be in a relationship, whatever. Sometimes situations require just to be completely open on things. Just open. And you see what I'm doing with my hands? I'm completely open on this. Trump. Mr. Donald Trump learned us this. He is a blue hand, the electric hand, which means that his passion is to set things in motion through being open about things. And he was also, when he was attacked, I'm not one to argue with you about Mr. Trump, whether he's a good or a bad person, not at all. I'm just watching from an energetic perspective, from my teaching, from the wisdom I'm absorbing, like how are famous people, playing with their energies. So, and I saw Trump as a blue hand, like always speaking with the interviewers, like, this is what we did, this is what we did, this is what we did. And he got being attacked all the time, like he was doing a bad job, but he was like, this is what we do, this is what we do. I opened this, pop, pop, pop. And he just gave openness on what he was doing. He was very transparent. He didn't lie. He was really open. You may not like what he was doing, but from an energetic perspective, he was just giving openness on all matters. Okay, so be open. Okay, on things, on your feelings, on business, on whatever. Just bring it out. Speak it out. Do not hold back things that need to flow and need to be in the open. Okay, do not hold secrets back. Do not hold back what you actually wish to say. Sometimes it is very healing to bring it out, to bring it in the open. Okay, so openness, vulnerability. Oh yes. So when we open up to our emotions and our feelings, we become more vulnerable. And this is also to do with the hands that you would like to ask for help. Because it is sometimes that we need help. We just need help. But we're not always there to ask for help, because we're very mature persons and we are trained to do it all by ourselves. But that is where our vulnerability comes up. Like, I can use some help. So that brings us back. Daring to ask for help brings us back to how much are you able to receive? How much do you allow yourself? Do you think you're worthy enough of receiving? How much are you worthy of receiving? Do you allow yourself to receive help if it's given, or do you ask? Do you dare to ask for help? Okay, so how much do you allow yourself to receive when you would be asking for help? And is that a vulnerable perspective for you? Most often, at least, it's about knowing. Okay, so the hands know what to do. I always say the hands perfectly know what to do. These are living entities. Okay, these are living creatures. They just know what to do. If you are cleaning the kitchen, cooking a meal, doing the laundry, decluttering the house, you don't think. It's the hands that go all along. The hands know what to do. So when you're watching this, I want you to closely look at your hands, connect them, feel them, rub them, let this energy flowing, okay? And really connect with them, make them warm and say, hey buddies, okay, this is your time now. Okay, what do you want to do? What do you know? Because the hands know what to do. As said, when you're decluttering, when you're cooking, whatever, there's something, or with everybody, you're something good at something, and that is where your hands just know what to do. Okay? So these hands perfectly know what to do. Sometimes the hands don't know what to do. You cannot know everything. So it's okay to always also say, I don't know. You see, this is the signal for like, I don't know. You know this. You have done this before. So the hands know, but sometimes they don't know. Knowing. What do you know? Do you know what knowing is? I'm not talking about believing. I'm not thinking about like, okay. What do you know that other people don't know about? What do you know that other people don't know about? Okay, it's a very important question. I would say in this wave spell, you and I and everybody knows how to heal himself. So, you know one thing, I know that. You know how to heal yourself. And this is a very important aspect, healing, of this wave spell. You know how to heal yourself. So how do you going to heal yourself in this upcoming period? Where lies your healing? In letting go, perhaps? Okay, so letting go again. Let go of material things, let go of relationship, let go of connections, energetic cords, cord cutting to material things, whatever is no longer serving you anymore. So what I always do is inviting Kali, the goddess Kali, and spirit, or perhaps Archangel Michael, whatever you wish. They're already here in this field. I brought them already here and saying, okay, help me release, help me cut those cords that are no longer serving me. And I always set the intention like, okay, cut away for me everything that is serving me less than 100%. Less. Cut away all connections to material stuff. What is now ready for me to let go, that is no longer serving me. Help me cut away from me so I can feel it. Okay, so this might lead to a clash in relationship issue. If you have difficulties letting go on your social levels, but this can clash. If you really cut cords, then suddenly when you meet this person again, boom, because it was already not serving you anymore. So Kali, the goddess Kali, look for images, is a very powerful goddess that will help you in order to move forward on yourself, because it's a very loving aspect to choose for yourself and to cut the cords that are no longer serving me anymore. If people are connected on your lower belly, that's karmic shit. That's playing on your guilt. That's playing on your shame. That's not healthy. That's not good. You should feel people in the heart. When people are only spinning in your head, that's also not good. That's only mental shit. Okay? when you're thinking too much about people, like fucking messed up. I just knip with my fingers and clear up my energy field sometimes, okay? So get out. Keep your energy field clean. And also cut away the people that are no longer serving you anymore. So letting go is a very, very important aspect in this wave. Letting go, okay? So make sure your hands get warm in this period. Feel the hands glowing. How much are you able to help, to give help, to be a helping hand to others, to be a helping person? And you're going to notice this, that our feet are as much as guides as the hands. So a very important collaboration exists in when the feet and hand are working together. Again, if you would be walking in your house and doing decluttering, or cleaning up or whatever, you're always using your feet. And you will notice that your feet are tick, 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 just walking and leading you into directions where your hands can be useful. So pay attention to what your feet are willing to guide you to. Okay, so really connect with the earth energies. Just invite energies of the earth, the Gaia energies from below. Feel your feet and see this when you're decluttering or whatever as a new game, a new way of experiencing, in order to look differently at your hands. Like, wow, interesting. This is a whole new perspective of using my hands, including my feet. So where do your feet want to bring you? Because this is a very powerful time also to use your hands. What are you good at? Are you good at repairing things? This is, this is to become your own masculine, perhaps doing the things that you would normally use and call people for. So women out there, okay, be confident about your hands. There's much you can do, okay? So I know you would like to have handy masculine man that will do the jobs for you in your house, but this is a very important time also to invite your own powers and see how much are you capable of with doing with your hands. And then comes the word of accomplishment. Hands can accomplish a lot. So I want you to focus on as much today on and this period what you can accomplish with your hands. Try to accomplish a lot. Okay, cleaning up, laundries, whatever, handyman, making, making furniture, whatever, doing creative stuff, whatever that your hands are involved with and are naturally drawn to. Okay, make it, do it, and ask for help if you don't. But become aware of what your hands are capable of. Okay. So, and then there's one thing I just mentioned already. The blue hand is very sensitive to manipulation, both doing as receiving. So become aware of manipulation, because these hands really are powerful. Okay, if you want to have or want to achieve something, I have this also, and everybody has this, and we can just perhaps be a little bit pushing to get what you want. Okay, so these hands can be manipulative in your behavior, but also you can be very sensitive perhaps through your experiences as a child, that you can be easily being manipulated. Okay, so this requires healing. So become aware of manipulation in your own behavior, or whether you are sensitive to that. Ultimately, this whole Wavespell will bring a deep healing as we open up and let go. Okay. Lots of healing, and healing creates transformation. So the destination on March 13 is transformation. We're going to the source of transformation. A huge power, a very powerful wave of a day and destination that will, in the halfway, will start pulling to us, and that you will feel electric energies and turmoil and whatever purging and clearing up in you, and that will bring that transformation. Okay, so you're going to transform yourself, and you're going to experience that, wow, I've become literally a different person at the end of the world, at this Wavespell. Okay, and this has already been building up over the past months and weeks in other Wavespells towards that destination of transformation. So just activate yourself, work with your hands a lot, be open, allow your emotions to speak, allow your feelings, your deepest feeling to open up, open up on everything, bring things in the open, be transparent, do a lot of things with your hands, just do the laundry, do the kitchen, clean up, whatever, ask for help, be willing to receive, okay, as much as possible, let things flow, the energies, watch your energy field, let things flow naturally, okay, so you can give and you receive effortlessly, giving and receiving, so everything starts flowing. So become a very flowing person, okay? This is about it. 30 minutes. Wow. For a Wavespell. I'm getting longer and longer. This is it, little people. Thank you very much for watching. I hope when you're seeing this in the future, this is still applicable, because it doesn't really matter when you are watching this. I'm becoming more active on OnlyFans, where I will be guiding people on a daily basis, not only the wave, but also tomorrow and the day after, because all these days have very important keys and information. this is where I would like to be open with and helpful with. And so find me on OnlyFans, New Energy Guidance, and Mr. Guide, which is will be my free page. I will put some links below. But if you like this video, thank you for watching if you have made it so far. I know it's a lot of minutes, but thank you. Put your likes and your thumbs up, put some comments below, find me on Facebook if you have any questions. This is my passion, and I hope I have inspired you and shared everything with you, what you needed to know. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Okay.